Alright, what up, y'all? This is part 13, Hogwarts Legacy. Everybody get ready to get Wizzy. You know what I'm saying? And y'all give me a second. I'm gonna get into it right now. Just how to get myself situated. Alright, so let's see what we got going on. Let's go to the quest. Let's go holler at Poppy real quick. First, let's figure out how the fuck we get out of here. Boom. Alright? No? So where we gotta go over there? Shit.
What are you up to now?
Alright, so we're gonna head this way.
The Daedalian keys are back.
I don't care about all them keys. I'm trying to do the mission I'm on. Alright, excuse me. That's out the way.
My family has a
Go down this way. How y'all doing, man? Go this way. Jump down. Go this way. Hit the door. And make my way over here to Poppy. See what Poppy talking about with the dragon eggs. Boom.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean?
Shit.
Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's alright. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
So now I gotta go find some Snidgets.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it. But I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon. But the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies.
They don't want no smoke.
Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
You do all the thinking you
I'll
need.
let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Alright, no doubt. Alright, fuck it, let's see what's next. What's next? What's next? Let's go highlight him. We had to talk to him a while ago. Go up here and holler at him. I didn't even know he was in the building. I'd have been talk to him. What up, Eve?
Hello there.
Hello, Ollie. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in
Appreciate the
Hogsmeade?
light.
It is. His name is
Gameplay boy, how
Lodgok.
you doing,
We
man?
could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me. Being self-taught and all.
Okay.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Let's get
Lodgok is
it.
waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Man, I'm not taking these stairs. Fuck that.
What was that? I feel as though I'm... Goblins will rule over wizards at last.
What's good, bro? How you doing, man? Oh shit, that's a dead end. Oh shit. Yeah, glad to see you here from you too, man. What you up to?
Oh, you figure.
Am I supposed to go through here? I think I am, bro. That's crazy. Getting ready to leave out from work soon. Oh, okay, no doubt, bro. Hope you have a good night at work, bro.
I should investigate.
You'll be leaving in a shroud.
How the fuck am I getting out of here, though?
Acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metalworker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind, and I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
Alright, bro.
Await your return. I shall see you soon.
Clever.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Yeah, you just be ready to bust your wine, bro.
I believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting. I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Search for evidence. Grand rob. Clean. Alright, so we went this way, boom, that's the way we gotta go.
I've read about mines like this, but it seems like something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Time for this?
Rubber and wine coming back this way. Think you're clever? That was miserable.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
spotted sneaking about. You'll see.
Arresto Molesty. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That didn't work.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Arneet. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. Fascinating to see. More plans or
Revelio.
schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler.
Revelio.
This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Confringo. Revelio.
I wonder if the boiler powers the river. I suspect it must.
Revelio.
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Revelio. Revelio.
Right. Don't think I see. Arrest the momentum.
Kill spills glass.
Revelio. I'll be quiet.
Such arrogance.
That should be the last.
Revelio. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit.
Catch your breath. Yeah, breath. Catch your breath.
Hello, Hamora.
Shit.
Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Alright, bro.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
Damn.
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
He was
Thank
helping
you,
the ass,
Lothgok,
though.
for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Alright, I'll watch for y'all. Alright, so what's next?
I have to complete the next trials.
Oh, now I got more, okay. Let's go get a broom. I'm great.
Said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I'm afraid that costs a bit more than you have. Nice doing business with you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Reyes is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the...
And where did I set my traps? The lower or upper?
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
I'm over here.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's
Bitch, get off my
actually,
dick. You
thank
always
you.
talking
I know I
crazy.
can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone.
Yeah. Alright, shut up.
We'll soon see.
So what I gotta do?
Brilliant flying, if I do say so. Ho, ho! This is going well. Brilliant. Made it. Ho, ho! That wasn't too difficult. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Brilliant. Made it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been. You're...
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets.
Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Wee.
Hello.
I shall look...
Oh, couldn't have done this without you.
Good for Mr. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Never trust a man.
Revelio.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle. That's Archie and Mrs. Bickleman. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead...
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Phil. And Otto Dibble, he works at Grandrags.
What sort of info?
We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what they know.
I knew I could rely on. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by. Meet me here after you have spoken. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give. And my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Alright, calm down first off.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Okay.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Yeah.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean?
Maybe he out
Besides, I
cheating.
came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our
Maybe
garden.
the nigga ain't wanna fuck
It
with
may
you no
sound
more.
silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you,
Alright,
Mrs. Ray.
thank you for the info.
Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Them niggas better not put themselves in front of me. That's what they better not do. We can all do it. Consider helping us about making it easy.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Hogwarts. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to, but I can't keep it out for much.
Could you give me... What have you... I met... Thank you for
Hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
On the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agatha's must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse... You may have shared Mr...
As... Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Led to this room. There must be door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Nah, they took my homegirl from Wakanda. I'm gonna go get her ass.
You're the first one casting spells at the sight of trouble.
Yes, you. I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. I'm thrilled to have this back.
Afraid to fail.
Fuck me up. Try again.
Natty must have been taken this way. To find her quickly. Revelio. better be sure I'm not seen.
Alright, let's do this the funky way. Or at least try to.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait. Someone's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Do you remember the first flight we took? Can't say I do. What were the
Revelio.
You're all working against each other when you should be working together. What?
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets. Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
Not mine. Customer skips the fine print, and I have to break a few
He'll be thrilled to have this back.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've got.
Revelio.
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
Shit. Alright, let's go find her.
Revelio. Revelio. Otto Tibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Shit. Alright, let's get this over
He
with.
must be here somewhere. Revelio.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you.
Revelio.
Mr. Ray. He was over here. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe. Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am alright. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot...
I shall do my best.
It's nearby.
Understood.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found...
Well done. I knew it. Now.
My girl up.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
Revelio.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
You mean to fight? I cleared the whole place up. Shouldn't have to fight.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. Miss Onai.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of... In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe...
I will look into all of that. I appreciate what you're trying to do.
With all due...
I must insist... Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
I'm truly
Alright,
awed by
y'all.
what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spint Witches when you can.
Oh shit, I got the final boom upgrade, but I probably don't got enough money. So let's go see what that is real quick, and then we're gonna end it right there. Just gonna highlight him at the thing, see how much it costs. And we'll be able to end part 13. Shit. In part 13, man. Call it a night. Wait, this ain't it.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing.
Boom, nigga.
From me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
What are we looking for today?
Yeah, I knew it was gonna cost a grip.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you
I'll be
again.
back. Be back when I get more money. Alright, y'all, that's gonna end part 13. Thank y'all for rocking with me. We'll be back with 14 and maybe 15 probably tomorrow. My dad.